so the last two parts, J and K. So this reads, give the interval of x such that p of x is greater than 0, and then use a union symbol. And then k is the same thing, but such that p of x is less than 0. So we're going to give the intervals of x. So we're going to give x values as our answer, interval notation, where p of x, and p of x is the function, or the y values, you can think of it that way as well, but where this function is, or the y values, are greater than 0. So the places where it's greater than 0 are the places where it's above the x-axis. So this is where the outputs of p of x are greater than 0, is on this interval, and then it's going to be less than everywhere else where it's below. So that will look like, let's do, I don't remember which order it asked it, I'll do greater than first. So for greater than, it would be from -8 to, looks like that's -4. Let me do this so I can actually see a little bit better. There we go. Okay. So for the greater than, we go from -8 to -4. And let me double check the directions. It is just greater than or less than, no equals 2, so all of our endpoints are going to be parentheses. Okay, so greater than -8 to -4. And then for the less than, that's going to go, pretend like that has an arrow. I think they can't draw the arrow, and the program is the only issue. So it's going to go from -infinity all the way up to -8. Because that is where the graph is under the axis. So these values, or the graph is less than 0 for those values of x. And likewise again from -4 to -3. Oh, that endpoint is a little tricky. So -4 not included because that's 0, but we do have to include that 3 because the function exists there, and at that point it is less than 0. So we do have one bracket. It'd be right there. Hopefully that helps.